Back to the channel. My name is Jacob Restituto, and we are getting some work done today on this live stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. I appreciate you guys hanging out in the stream chat before I get here, so hope you guys are doing well. Let me pull up the chat so I can read what you guys are saying. It is a good day to be alive. Happy Monday. Hope you guys caught that Sophia Maffei interview from earlier. That was a lot of fun to do, and we got some stuff going on today. So I'm looking forward to this. So, as always, thanks for hanging out. Let's get started. We're going to start off by filming a couple of videos. Then we're going to schedule said videos that we film. What's up, Maisie? What's up, Ashna, Maria? Helen, James Bond. How's it going, everybody? Okay, we're gonna start off. We're gonna do a little something different this time. We are going to. Let's see. We're going to. What's up, Mosum? Let's see. We're gonna do some lyric videos, lyric reaction videos. Oh, you like the Sophia interview? Thank you. Okay, we're gonna do some lyric videos. Let's see. Genius. By the way, have you seen my songs are on Genius now? So you can now check those out. I'm pumped about that. Very pumped about that. Okay, we're gonna do two from here. We're gonna do what's her name? What is her name? Doodle. Here, there's her name. There we go. Okay, here we go. Okay. We got. Thanks for sharing, Taha. All right. Okay. Let's get this started. What's up, Valerie? How's it going? We're gonna start recording some lyric videos. Make sure you can see the screen. Let's pull this up. No, not Spotlight. Safari. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Lego. Let's get it going. Okay. Make sure you can see the screen. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna start off. Actually, let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let's get started. Okay. Let's get it going. We're going to start filming some lyric reactions today. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob Restituto, and I am a musician from Northport, New York. And today, we're bringing back some of the lyric reaction videos. We haven't done some of these in a while, so I'm looking forward to doing them. As a songwriter myself, as somebody that has a whole bunch of music out here, I always love deconstructing and talking about other artists' songwriting and the way that they do it. So personally, it's one of my favorite kind of videos to do. I personally enjoy them very much, and I hope you guys are enjoying the content too. Today, we are reacting to and breaking down Olivia Rodrigo's track. This is her track. This one is Brutal. Okay, we're doing two. I wasn't sure which one I had lined up first. This one is Brutal, which is the first track on the album. Kind of like that. It comes in really banging, that bum 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 bum. So that being said, we start off with the intro. I think it's just believe her speaking, which is that I want it to be messy. Comment right there. Probably talking. I assume probably talking about production, but it probably knowing lyricists and stuff has a double meaning. So today we're starting off with that first verse. We have, you hear my dog Bullet singing. He's singing along with the fireman sirens. Uh, that is really funny, actually. Okay, so we're gonna continue. We have, I'm so insecure. I think that I'll die before I drink. We're gonna have to. This is absurd. Hold on. Let me go get the dogs because that's a little absurd. How loud was that? I'm curious. Now I gotta throw in the forget about it before I finish today? Why is that? Okay, let's get that started over again. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob Restituto, and I am a musician from Northport, New York. And today, we are doing one of my favorite kind of videos, which is a lyric breakdown reaction. As a songwriter myself, as somebody who has a whole bunch of music out here, I really enjoy looking at other artists' processes and how they write their songs, their rhyme schemes, what words they decided to use. Because, look, songwriting is a craft, and sometimes, actually very often, a lot of songs will go through a lot of different processes where they, you know, start one way and then kind of adjust into other ways. You can even see that in Olivia's song, Driver's License. She changed a couple of the lyrics from the original version that we heard to the final product. So, that being said, we have her song, which is the intro song, the first song. We have Brutal. Killer song to start off with that guitar part, the bum 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 bum, right? So we start off with her being said, I want it to be messy. Now, is she talking about the riff there? What is she talking about? Probably, you know, production wise, but knowing her, probably has a double meaning, like a messy breakup kind of thing. So we just into verse 1, which I could totally hear the song in my head. Like I've heard the song a bunch of times, and it's super catchy with the the way she wrote it. So I'm so insecure, I think that I'll die before I drink. So we have the ink kind of rhyme scheme right here. So that's an AA kind of rhyme scheme. And now we have, and I'm so caught up in the news of who likes me and who hates you. Very cool, like, play on words right there. I like the way she phrased that. Again, the U kind of rhyme scheme. So it's AABB right here. Then would be CC kind of thing, which is, and I'm so tired that I might quit my job and start a new life. What's very interesting to see is how artists, a lot of artists actually, including myself, see their career as a job as opposed to like as an extension of themselves. Where like this, she sees this as her job, start a new life, quitting a new job, no longer being a musician, a songwriter, an actress, and that they'll all be so disappointed because who am I if I'm not exploited? So this song kind of like goes directly, I feel like, towards like the media, the paparazzi, the news outlets that are like, take people's personal lives and turn them into spectacles kind of thing. And that's one of the things I hate about the music and not just the music industry, but it's like, I hate the paparazzi, man. I don't know how it's legal, honestly. I genuinely don't. So I'm so sick of being 17 and her teenage dream. Where's her teenage dream? So what's interesting is kind of like talking about the news here and like the being exploited, the being in the news over here, and then referencing 17. Obviously, she was probably 17 when she wrote this because she just turned 18. But it kind of almost seems like a double meaning of the, especially because she references Teenage Dream. 17 the magazine almost kind of seems like this kind of cliche reference, not cliche, but like cool reference is the word I'm looking for. And if someone tells me one more time, enjoy youth, I'm gonna cry. And I don't stick up for myself. I'm anxious and nothing can help. And I wish that I'd done this before, and I wish people liked me more. A lot, like this whole thing is kind of in this A A B B C C D D kind of rhyme scheme, where she's rather than, very often it's written like A B A B. So like, for example, like if it would be like, and I wish I'd done this before, and I don't stick up for myself. I wish people liked me more. And I'm anxious and nothing can help. So that would be if you would have flipped those lines, it'd be like an ABAB kind of rhyme scheme. But these are more of the AABB kind of rhyme schemes, which is cool. I'm really curious. So let's see what Genius says about this referencing Teenage Dream, Katy Perry. Interesting. They're saying that Katy Perry made this song popular, or made this phrase popular. I don't know about that. I feel like that was a popular term beforehand, but who knows? Maybe never know. Okay, this is the chorus now. All I did was try my best. Continuing along, actually, in this AABB kind of rhyme scheme. This is all I get. This is the kind of thanks I get. Again, kind of referencing, going back and saying like, look, yeah, I put in all this work in my career. I put in all this work to make art, and then you guys kind of like exploit it. You guys being the paparazzi, the news outlets, the media, which I hate. It's so messed up, man. Unrelentlessly upset. They say that these are the golden years, but I wish I could disappear. Ego crush is so severe. It's brutal out here. So I'm curious what the ego crush, because I don't know what that term. I'm always curious. Ego crush refers to sensation of being belittled by the world and not feeling good, having your ego crushed. Interesting. Yeah, man, the media is rough, and it's the worst. Not only the media, but even people's comments. Like people, just people's comments, the way that they perceive you, perceive the song, perceive your songwriting. It is brutal out there. YouTube comments can be brutal. It's wild. Continuing along, I feel like no one wants me, and I hate the way that I'm perceived. I only have 2 real friends, and lately I'm a nervous wreck. So I'm curious who she's referencing with these. But this actually is interesting because she keeps the AA. I feel like no one wants me, and I hate the way I'm perceived. Me, Eve, kind of have that rhyme scheme. This one rhymes a lot less though, which is interesting because the first verse and the chorus rhymed pretty significantly. I only have 2 real friends, and lately I'm a nervous wreck because I love people I don't like. So then we kind of go back to the rhyme scheme again here. So we kind of leave it here, which kind of really, as a songwriter, is an interesting way to grab people's attention. If you rhyme, and then break that rhyme scheme, it's like, oh, as a listener, like, it kind of catches you off guard, and it makes you really pay attention to the words a bit more. I love the way, because I love people I don't like, and I hate every song I write, which is very popular not popular, but very common for songwriters, that they really they don't love the songs that they end up writing, but other people end up loving them. And I'm not cool, and I'm not smart, and I can't even parallel park. Interesting rhyme scheme right here with the parallel park. Like these rhymes right here, these phrases, the super specific lines can either be a huge hit or huge miss. Either it's so like obscure that people are like, oh, I love it, or it's so obscure and people are like, that didn't go at all with the song. You know what I mean? And people seem to like this one. You'll never really know the case until it's kind of like too late. You put the song out there, but this one ended up being one people like. So go back to the chorus. All I did was my best, and kind of thanks again, which we already talked about. Continuing along, we have the post-chorus, which is just having a really good time. And she goes, got a broken ego, broken heart, kind of referencing the breakup again, which is the broken heart, which is interesting. And then the ego is related to the broken ego is like we're talking about exploiting the breakup, which is essentially what's happening. Yeah, it's brutal out here. Yeah, it's brutal out here. And I don't even know where to start. Kind of cool to end on that. I don't even know where to start. We're just kind of starting on that first, as this being the first song. She's starting with the song, so it's kind of like almost like a play on that aspect, which is pretty interesting. So that's my perspective on the song. Hopefully I was able to add a thing or two here and there with the different perspectives on songwriting, the tips and tricks that you kind of learn. What's really interesting about this songwriting though here is there's a lot of AABB rhyme schemes, which we talked about, which you as a songwriter you have to be careful with, because if they're too perfect of rhymes, they sound like a beginner songwriting skill. But if you kind of do some sort of slant rhymes, where for example like disappear and severe. Disappear is 3 syllables, severe has 2, but they still rhyme. Like stuff like that, it was kind of a little bit more obscure, and they fit really, really well. So hope you guys enjoyed that. That's my perspective on Olivia Rodrigo's songwriting for her first song on the new Sour album, which would be Brutal. If you want to check out my music and my songwriting, it means the world to me. If you want to support the channel that way, if you want to check out the rest of the stuff, the vlogs, the live streams, a whole bunch of stuff here on the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. God bless and peace out. All right. title that. What's up, Nibras? How's it going? It would be very cool if I did a Olivia Rodrigo interview, but that would probably be very, very hard to get. I don't even know where to start, honestly, to get something like that. Thank you for the recommendation, Eva. Whose wedding was that they played at? Okay, next we're gonna do Traitor. Let me see something really quick. How many videos do I have scheduled, like, ready to go? Favorite song off Sour would... I don't know. I gotta look at the list again. Gotta look at the list. Oh, I got a decent amount. We're cranking. The Hair and Makeup Crew. Very cool. Okay. Hey, look at that. Karen's working and doing the dishes. That's funny. Look at that. We're multitasking. Team Tudo gets stuff done together. Karen, thank you so much for your help with the lyrics. Oh my gosh, it was a huge, huge, huge help. Shout out to Karen and El Jefe, who helped me tremendously with some of these lyrics that I've been doing lately with my own songs. So thank you so much. Appreciate you guys supporting my own music. Okay, here we go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob Restituto, and I'm a musician from Northport, New York. Today, we are reacting to and breaking down again some more Olivia Rodrigo lyrics. Some of my favorite things to do is react, like even outside of before I even started reaction channels or doing reaction videos on my music channel. I used to like look at other people's lyrics and kind of study them a bit. I used to like study poems a little here and there, just to see how other artists would configure their songs or their poems and see what made things popular. So, or talented. Why? It's because artists, songwriting is a talent, man, and I admire it. So I want to become a better one every day. So we are doing Olivia Rodrigo's Traitor, the second song on the album. We started with Brutal, then we have Traitor. Here we have, it starts with the intro. Oh, 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 clever. It would be funny if Genius had like a meaning behind that. But that being said, we have the brown guilty eyes and little white lies. So this is kind of a cool, just to start off, a cool description, which we have starting off like kind of storytelling, very like Taylor Swift, like Ed Sheeran, like very, very good storytellers. But we have the brown guilty eyes, 3 different words, little white lies. So brown guilty eyes, little white lies, slightly different syllables because guilty has 2 syllables, but the eyes, so it's like almost mid rhymes because brown guilty eyes and little white lies, yeah, right? So but the cool is the 3 words like that kind of flow off the word, the brown guilty eyes and little white lies and da, 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 do. So I played dumb, but I always knew. Again, kind of given that story. You know what's interesting is I wonder if because she is an actress, if she is more familiar with the storytelling, and that's perhaps why she is so good at storytelling, because like setting the scene, you know, reading, because she has to read scripts, right? And in scripts, I'm not sure if you're familiar with scripts, but it'll be like, for example, like her part in High School Musical, the musical is Nini, right? So as Nini, like she might say, you know, her lines might say, Nini says, why would you do that, in a sad, shrunken face kind of thing, sitting up against a wall. like all those. But now obviously the sad, she would express that face, but then you wish you wouldn't obviously say it, and she wouldn't say that she's standing up against it. Well, it just sets the scene, and all she would say is, why would you do that, right? So it's kind of similar to like songwriting. It's like, well, what do you decide to put in to set the scene to make it a little bit more like you're there as the listener, but not also make it too descriptive. So let's see. We have, I played dumb, but I always knew that you talked to her. Maybe did even worse. I kept quiet so I could keep you. Heartbreaking line right there. Like saying, she essentially knew that he was talking to this other girl, but she didn't want to say anything because she wanted to keep the guy. Heartbreaking line for sure. And ain't it funny how you ran to her the second we called it quits? Let's see. Can we talk about anything? And ain't it funny how you ran to her the second that we call the way that she phrases this is pretty cool too. It has this like very kind of staccato. And ain't it funny that we called it quits, right? And then she repeats that, and ain't it funny again? She repeats that line again. I wonder what I can edit that song if I could put the wrong lyric if somebody wanted to, huh? That's funny. How you used to say we were friends. You were friends, not sure. Now it sure doesn't look like it is. Exactly. So saying again, painting the picture again. She does a really, really good job at describe. So what's also interesting is she describes the situation without exactly saying what's happening, right? She's not saying, oh, this is the distinct thing that happened, but she's painting the picture, kind of like alluding to a lot of things. So this is, you betrayed me, and I'll know that you'll never tell. It's super catchy, man. I haven't heard all the songs all that often, but the fact that I've only heard them a few times and still remember the melody and stuff is she writes good songs. Great, easily memorable. So you betrayed me, and I know that you'll never feel sorry for the way that I hurt. Kind of cool how she kind of, it's like a long sentence, but she kind of phrases it so that it still flows. You talk to her, kind of referencing this up here, the verse. You talked to her when we were together, loved you at your worst, but that didn't matter. So it's talking about how, he was talking to her, she was still loving him, kind of thing. But it didn't matter that she got the brunt of him, because he ended up going with somebody else. It took you 2 weeks to go off and date her. Guess you didn't cheat, but you're still a traitor. Really great. The date her, traitor, great rhyme scheme right there. Actually, it's like a dual rhyme scheme going on, because she has week and cheat in there, and date her, traitor. So that's I get a double rhyme with that. So very, very cool. And really, really, like, pretty heartbreaking with that. I guess you didn't cheat, but you're still a traitor, which is definitely a heartbreaking line. So now verse 2. Now you bring her around just to shut me down. Kind of in the AA rhyme scheme again. Kind of within the same line. Show her off like she's a new trophy. Kind of referencing that trophy wife kind of thing, like that, which is a very common phrase, like the trophy wife. And I know if you were true, there's no way that you could fall in love with someone that quickly. Essentially saying, hey, I know that you started to fall in love with her while you were still with me. We'll never know the true end of the story, but that's her perspective of it. Could very well could be true. Very well, we don't know his side of the story. That's the tough thing about songwriting, especially when it's like it's in the news. You don't know, like, is that really what happened? Like, we'll never know, but we assume that they're probably telling the truth, but we have no clue actually. And ain't it funny? All twisted games, all the questions you. And ain't it funny? So what she did right here, she changed the lyrics up here. Pre-chorus is slightly different. She keeps the ain't it funny, but instead of you ran to her, ain't it funny? All the twisted games, all the questions you used to avoid. This is crazy right here. And ain't it funny again? She says it again. Remember, I brought her up and you told me I was paranoid. That line is so powerful because, like, I'm sure she was like, are you into her? Are you into her? He kept saying no. And then finally he ends up and goes and dates her. It's like, You said I was paranoid for all those years. That is such a powerful line right here. So then we go through the chorus again, which we heard. Now we have the bridge. I wish that you had thought this through before I went and fell in love with you. When she's sleeping in the bed we made, don't you dare forget about the way that you betrayed me. Going back into the chorus. So talking about here, wishing that you had thought this through. Why did you, if you were into her, why did you start dating me kind of thing? And she, again, with the A-A-B-B kind of rhyme scheme, she does such, and then made way, kind of like has the A, made way kind of thing, slight rhyme scheme, but depending on how you phrase things, pronounce things, can rhyme. She does a great job, man. Really, really, really good job at storytelling without overwhelming the listener with details, but also not underwhelming the listener with not enough where they're kind of confused. So hope you guys enjoyed that. The best way to support the channel, if you did, is by checking out my music. Thank you so much for all the people that have supported the channel. I will see you guys very soon. If you want to check out the rest of the stuff, the Patreon, a whole bunch of reactions, my own personal music, the lyric videos, the vlogs. Got a ton of content for you. See you in the next video. God bless and peace out. That's title that. What was that question, Fury? And how much can I pay you PayPal for a Discord server promotion? There's a promotion thing inside Discord. You could post your own thing. You don't even have to pay. It's $3.90 free. Let's actually upload these so we can kind of get a general idea of how many videos. Hey, you just joined Discord. Welcome to the Discord. Grateful to have you there. I have done a couple Dimash videos. Okay. I kind of skimmed through one or two. They're pretty cool. They're definitely very cool. Yeah, if you are you in the Discord, Furion? Because if you are, it should be. It's already in there. There's enough for you. The second live performance of enough for you. Well, I don't see it. Where's the live version? No, I don't accept friend requests on Discord. You can DM me on Instagram if you want, though. What's the enough for you live? I only see one. Let's see. I don't know, Nibras. I gotta think about that because like it was a paid performance and now I'm posting their paid performance. I don't know. I definitely gotta think about that. Yeah, it's actually kind of a cool idea. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we could film one of those. That's a cool idea. Oh man, my arms are sore. The link did not show up. Tell me what's the exact title. Tell me what the exact title is. What's up, David? How's it going? Oh, they are kind of long. I was just looking at them. No, Brooke Page. What is oh wow, these actually have a decent amount of views going on. Let's see. Let's see. Thank you, Sky. Appreciate that. So I guess it would probably be... Which one, though? There's so many. Let's see. There's so many different ones. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Olivia Rodrigo, Billboard, Japan. Ah, I see. A TikTok performance. Thank you for the idea, Fury, and I can definitely try and check it out. CT Uncut. Which one did you say? Kick it. Are you talking about the 20-minute one? All right, we'll do part one. We'll see how it goes. Like a couple minutes from it. Cool. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob Restituto, and I'm a musician from Northport, New York. And today we are reacting to and breaking down one of the uncut videos. This was a recommendation from Higher Faculty, actually, and somebody in the chat, Dana, in the chat while we were filming some videos. She said that, and Higher Faculty said that I would probably like these uncut videos as an artist myself, as a producer myself, to see other artists recording. I think it's a really fun and cool thing because you can, as somebody that records myself, that I can relate to a lot of the stuff they're doing, but also kind of explain a lot of the stuff they're doing. So if you enjoy this kind of stuff, definitely let me know, because I can try and do some more of it if you do enjoy it. If you don't, definitely let me know. And if you want to check out my music, it's the best way to support the channel. So Jacob Restituto, wherever you listen, consider subscribing, consider checking out the rest of the stuff in the video, the vlogs, live streams, whole bunch of stuff. This is NCTU. It's a long video, so what I'll probably do is I will probably do it in 2 parts. Hold on. Why are we lagging? Hold on. Hold on. Testing. Hold on. Testing. That's interesting. All right, you know what? I don't know why my computer's lagging, but I'm gonna film this off live stream, and then I will be back soon, probably later today, with the live stream. But I don't want to